Memorial Stadium was packed with 92,003 spectators on Wednesday when the five-time NCAA champion Nebraska Huskers volleyball team defeated Omaha 3-0, drawing the highest audience ever to watch a women's sporting event. The record attendance was announced to the red-clad Nebraska supporters, who erupted in jubilant applause after the Huskers won the first two sets. The match, which took place on Volleyball Day in Nebraska, was the result of months of preparation for a program and state that have long been at the forefront of volleyball fervor. The crowd smashed the previous record for women's sports attendance, which stood at 91,648 and was achieved in Barcelona, Spain, on April 22, 2022, for a Champions League game between FC Barcelona and Wolfsburg. Also paid attendance for this event. Initially, tickets for the doubleheader cost $25 for adults and $5 for high school students and younger. Before the Huskers and Mavericks played, Wayne State defeated Nebraska Kearney in a Division II exhibition game. However, the price of tickets on the secondary market went up to $400. Andy Jackson, a middle blocker for Nebraska, said, "I don't have the words to express it, it's wonderful." After the second set, we heard over the speaker that we had just broken the world record as we were exiting the tunnel. We were all anxious but also trying to stay tuned in. I am so grateful to be a part of it that words fail me. The attendance also broke the previous mark for a women's sporting event in the U.S., which was set on July 10, 1999 at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, for the Women's World Cup soccer final between Team USA and China, which attracted 90,185 spectators. That game, which the Americans won on penalties with Brandi Chastain scoring the game-winning kick, was a watershed moment for women's soccer in general and for women's athletics in particular. John Cook, the coach of Nebraska, recalled that World Cup game as if it were yesterday. Watching those women compete and enjoy themselves afterward had such an impact. It had an impact on women's athletics in this nation. They demonstrated what was possible. The 2023 college volleyball season is only beginning, and number 5 ranked Nebraska is currently 4-0, but the stakes of the match on Wednesday weren't equal to those of a World Cup final. However, the Nebraska team, the college, and the state took the fight for attendance seriously. Nebraska is renowned for their football, 389, and volleyball, 306, sellout streaks. The previous NCAA Women's Volleyball National Championship match between the Huskers and Victor, Wisconsin on December 18, 2021, in Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio, drew 18,755 spectators, which included Nebraska. Additionally, in September of last year, the Badgers in Madison, Wisconsin, broke the NCAA attendance mark for a women's volleyball match during the regular season with 16,833. That wasn't big enough for the Huskers, so they went bigger. There's a great business case and strategy around women's athletics long-term that maybe college athletics hasn't embraced, said former Huskers football player and current Nebraska athletic director Trev Alberts. "We believe that Nebraska made major investments in women's sports long before I was appointed athletic director, and you can see the fruit of those investments in the popularity and success of the volleyball program." The NCAA does not keep track of attendance for all sports, but Jeff Williams, Associate Director of Media Coordination and Statistics, told the Associated Press that the audience of more than 90,000 was undoubtedly one of the biggest for a non-football game. More than 113,000 spectators attended a 2010 outdoor hockey match between Michigan and Michigan State at Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor.